Is it me you're looking for? I can see your face. Yeah, that's all I got. Oh, shit. I forgot I got a shot today. No wonder my arm's starting to hurt. Welcome in, y'all. How y'all doing? Make sure y'all double tap the screen, share the live. Talk to me. What's going on? How y'all doing tonight? What's today? December 29th. What's up? I am Yaya BB. What's up, girl? How you doing today? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Make sure you double tap the screen. Double tap, double tap, double tap. Get your double tap on. Who was that? Shadow Dial Files. What's going on? Detroit, what's going on? Cutie? What's Cutie? Mo? It's Maria. I changed my name. Maria. Oh, what's up, Maria? How you been? It's been a very long time. Y'all must. Oh, well, you got your notifications on today. I don't know about them other days though. What y'all got going on tonight? I know, right? I feel like a kid. We got to sneak and do stuff around this motherfucker. I didn't see it. I did not see it. So many people saying hey at the same time, you know. But how you doing? My titty itch. Child. I am not popular, child. I am not popular. That's all I got in there. Shit, this everybody. This the whole crew. This the whole crew right here. I'm making a mess. Ooh. So what y'all do today? She said, really? Girl, that's everybody. We all up in here. The whole shebang. Mm. She'll probably join if she got time or got a notification. Girl, no. And the other one's still right here. I said I was gonna get to it though. I ain't been up to doing nothing lately. I ain't been doing enough. I got my feelings hurt today. I had a a speeding ticket. I didn't even care about paying the speeding ticket. I didn't care about that part, but I had a little smoky with me. And the charge I got for having that, I wasn't prepared for that. Damn. I'm about to just go around it. But Garcia, that's what I used to call you, didn't I? I called you Garcia. Bam! That's already taken care of. I'm gonna make my way to the Asian market though. Give me some exotic stuff. You know, like some Kingsfords and some Kingsford, some boxes of Argo. This right here is actually, this is tapioca. Real talk. Real talk, that's tapioca. You know what? I paid the ticket. Miss Sonia, I paid the ticket. I thought that your name, what's going on, LaTanya? I thought it normally said Mari 118. I thought that's what it's supposed to say. I thought that was supposed to say. I went on ahead and paid it because I can't get to court till February, and I got and it had already turned into a warrant. It had already turned into a warrant, child. So I just went on ahead and paid the whole entire. I need to be at work right now. To be honest. Make sure I double tap my screen. Yeah, tomorrow gonna be better. That's why I came in here right now. I'm getting all my entertainment out the way. And I'm about to pop these motherfucking pants off. Baby, you still young. Happy birthday. Belated birthday, when your birthday, I don't know. Mari! Girl, I'm not homeless no more, girl. Where you been? I don't think I've seen you since I've been not homeless. Let's get that up out of there. Damn, that soap was heavy. Girl, yeah. Yes, child. Yes, I was. I was in these streets. Girl, I was homeless for 2 years, 812 days. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Mm. Winter? I like spring too. You know what? I forgot I put that up. I'm like, what the fuck is Faith talking about spring because it's not too cold? I'm like, what does that have to do with anything? I forgot YouTube be like, try putting these questions up. So I be doing that to try to get y'all to give some activity to my channel because we need some activity around here. Gross. So, okay. I like spring myself because I was born in spring. Also like spring because Faith said it's not too hot, it's not too cold. Okay. I don't have to worry about that part no more because I don't stay where the snow is. Hallelujah. Now, Detroit. Since all that has happened, back in September of 2023, we have spoken. Now, in the beginning, excuse me. In the beginning, it was, it was patchy. It was real patchy. But, like I told her, New Haven? No, what's NH? New Hampshire. Damn. New Hampshire, right? I believe that's New Hampshire. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one, and they're probably going to bring up another one soon. So, since this also how it happened, since we don't got nothing else to talk about, I'll talk about that a little bit. So, when it all happened, of course, everybody was in their feelings, thinking I'm mad. And at first I was mad, but then, like I said, I realized it was nobody's responsibility to keep me sheltered but my own. So I got over it, and I was trying to I didn't like how things happened between us, but, forgive and forget. And so, but we had fell out. So that happened in September. So September, we had a couple touchy spots, but then everything kind of got like cool. But then it was December. It was like December. It was like the first couple days of December. She had hit me up. This was in 2023. She had hit me up. Excuse me. And was like, they didn't ask it. She had hit me up and was like, can I go to a certain hair store and blase, because the hair store, she had already had, what's up, Happy Garcia? Wait, so so I think I've been talking to the wrong person because I thought that was somebody else. So, So she was like, can I go to the hair store and get her this certain hair and blah, 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 because she had already had the hair in her head, so she wanted it to match. And I was like, okay, whatever. And at this time, y'all know when I used to blast my phone number on the internet all the time, that was the phone I shared with her. And that's why I didn't care too much about blasting it because I feel like I knew it was temporary. So she was like, oh, you don't got to pay the phone bill this month. So I was like, bet, cool. So a couple days go by and I called her like, yo, I can't get that hair that you wanted. And so then she was like, oh, well, I'm gonna need that phone bill money. So that pissed me off. So I sent her the phone bill money and I sent her the phone. Like, bitch, I don't even, because I had my own phone. So after that, we did not talk from December, like 2nd or 3rd, to like her birthday is September 3rd. So on her birthday, 2024, I was like, I don't really have no problem with you. So I called on her birthday and was like, hey, happy birthday. Kept it short, kept it cute, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, it's your birthday. We don't got time to be hashing out what our problems are with each other, you know what I'm saying? So that was just me just, extending my olive branch. So a couple days later, I got a call back. And like basically when she called me back, she told me everything that had happened within like the past year. Like everything. Like so I listened to whatever. So she was like, okay, cool. So then we got off the phone. And then so she called me back a couple days later and was like, now when we did separate, my nice ass, my punk ass was nice enough, which nobody else probably would have did this. I still waited for the movers to take her stuff and put it in storage. But she was like, so can you bring my stuff up to Memphis? No, wait. Yeah. Because now she had moved back to Michigan. But the job she had to stay there for a year before she could transfer. So when her year came, she transferred back to Memphis. So now she was trying to get me to drive her stuff from Texas to Memphis. And I was like, I'll think about that. And then like 3 days later, she called me back. And I had like just woke up. I was still like laying in the bed. You know how you get a phone call, you'll be like, ooh, I'm gonna call you right back. I ain't quite woke yet. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna call you right back. I didn't even answer the phone, just my mind saying, oh, I'm gonna call you right back. So like 5 seconds after that, my phone, bling, bling, text message just coming through, and she just going off about absolutely nothing at all. She basically had like, mind you, we haven't talked for a year, so I feel like she was trying to pick an argument and pick a fight with me over shit. Because honestly, I wasn't about to bring her shit up there, and she knew that shit. So I think she got mad on the inside and tried to cuss me out. And after that, I said, you know what? So now we haven't talked. It's been a full year, and I'm good. I prayed about it, and after I prayed about it, I finally was able to get some peace with it. She does feel like she's obligated, and I don't know what for. I don't know what for. And a lot of times I feel like I get it. Like she felt like she took care of me in a sense, but like one of my friends my friend was like, this, like, cause at the time I wasn't working. I moved on with the situation, but like during the time we was in Memphis living together, that's when I first got sick, and so I started receiving a disability check, and like my friend was like, that y'all always go to the casino. I like to go to the casino, but I wasn't putting the steps together. But he was like, y'all always go to the casino when you get your check. And then like when I got my check and go to the casino, like I hate to say it like this, but it's the truth. I like to gamble. I was an addict at it. So like once I go to the casino, like it's hard to stop. It's just hard to stop. And so I've been lost everything, and now, we went together in like 6th grade. That was crazy. And she used to always be like, oh, if you wasn't gay, I know you would be my husband. I know you would be my husband. And I don't think so. But I like doing that too though. But So, you know, I wouldn't have no money for food and stuff. So then, like, I would have to, like, now mind you, disability only come once a month. So, now mind you, for the rest of the month, like, I will always pay my half for the bills, and basically whatever I had left, um, and whatever I would have left, that's probably most of the time where the casino would come in. Who was that? Who are you? So after that, yeah. So then, you know, for the rest of the month, I don't have no money for the food. Da, 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 da. So, you know, I got to hear blah 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 for the rest of the month. And so a lot of times, but like one time we argued and she had pissed me off so bad. It pissed me off because welcome back. It pissed me off because I do have family and I do have friends, but I'm not gonna say how can I describe it? Like sometimes I don't know. I don't know, but like I felt like I wasn't always about to call my family and friends for some time a situation that okay. I feel like sometimes a situation that you put me in is into as well. Like like sometimes I was like, no, I don't want to go, but yet you still be like, oh, let's go for a ride. But then you ride, then we out at the casino. You get what I'm saying? And so, I mean, I don't know, but right now, I just don't have no words. Like, I don't have no words. I don't have no words. I just wish her the well. So, and like I said, my friend was like, you know, Charlotte, let's go to the casino when you get your check. I was like, damn, I didn't know this. Like, you right, though. You right. And then when my check would come, like I said, I always cut my half for the bills off the top. You get what I'm saying? Like, off the top. So, I just never had no money. I just never had no money. And that's why it's technically funny that I actually, and that's how I ended up staying in Memphis because, well, hold on. Okay. It must have been, excuse me. It must have been like December 2020. Yeah, that's about when I started eating cornstarch too. Damn, I been eating cornstarch that long? No, I started eating baking soda first. So I started eating baking soda December of 2020. But in 2020, when we was about to move down here, because in 2020 we was gonna move to Texas. Like, she had a breakup with one of her boyfriends and was like, let's move. And this was like pandemic time. And so where I was working at, ouch, I got a pneumonia shot today, now my arm tender. The place where I was working at was a nursing home. And we had to do a weekly COVID test. And so I was like, well, you know, I wanted to move. I really didn't care too much for Memphis. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I was like, you know, let me have 1 month because I need to go to bed. I was like, I gotta like it would take a couple days for them to read the test. So it was like, you know, we had came up with the plan. I'm like, oh, so when I go to work Monday, I can take my test. I couldn't even work that day. Like I had to go to work and take the test, and had to wait for the test to be cleared. And like I mainly only worked weekends anyway. So I'm like, you know, I'm gonna go to work, you know. So I had a whole game plan, and it didn't work that way. We end up like coming down here for like a weekend or something. She done jumped on Craigslist, Marketplace, or somewhere, and she found someone who was subleasing their apartment. And like we literally like came down here like one day, went back to Memphis like 2 days later, and got a U-Haul and drove it back. I drove the U-Haul back, and her cousin drove her car back, and drove all her stuff back. And oh, that sounds pretty decent. And after that, but when in the middle of all of that, I had a friend who stayed in Memphis, and I was like, I gotta come stay with you. Like what? I'm like, man, look, I gotta come stay with you. Like I gotta come stay with you. I have to come stay with you. So after I brought her stuff back down here, I caught the bus back to Memphis, and I stayed with my friend Charles for like a month, and then I got my own apartment. And that's why I say it's funny, because after that last situation, how everything happened so fast, I was like, I would never live with her again. Never, ever, 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 ever. But I end up living back with her again. And so, yeah, I was like, that'll never happen. Mm. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. 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 Yeah. The only thing about that is I be in this bitch eating starch left and right. 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 Y'all, I got me a bowl from Panda Express. It's Beijing beef and fried rice. I should have just got the whole combo. But I just wanted something small. Yeah. But I hate to say this, but Excuse me. I couldn't share my other stuff with y'all because I don't know who be reporting me. Because there's definitely a fucking mole in the chat. If somebody's sitting right here, right now, watching, smiling and kikiing, and hitting report at the same motherfucking time. Bitch. But, so, you nasty, sister. You so nasty. You know I don't eat that shit, that raw fish. No, I'm lying. I have had sushi before, but you know I'm not a big seafood person. But I know sushi is cute. But they took too much fluid off of you and like it cramped you up too bad? Is that what happened? Because I ain't never had that happen before. And I use Fresenius. What else did she say? But I hope you feel better. I really do. I went today, as you can see. They had to switch it up. But I'm coming back, y'all. They had to switch it up for, what's that shit? New Year's. They switched it up for New Year's. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse the hell out of me. Y'all. This motherfucker told me he had his son with him. I didn't know you had a fucking kid. Told me he can't deliver. It's alright. I ain't need to buy nothing else, no way. So. Okay, hold on. Being called cutie. The Lady Pink Rose. That sounds. Ashley. I love to look at the sea. I love looking at seafood though. Like, I love looking at it. Like, I love to look at it. Like when people have their crab boils and shit like that, and they be dipping it in that motherfucking dark ass butter and breaking them crab legs open and that big ass juicy piece of meat come out. I'll be like, yes! But will I eat it? No. No. It be looking so good. I'm glad y'all here with me, y'all. Yeah, so I need to be going to bed because I was not prepared to pay for that speeding ticket today. Like, that messed the budget all the way up. But I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking how you doing today. I'm doing fine, child. We about to... Miss Sonia! We got a little phase 2. I might can stretch it and make 2. If I can't stretch it and make 2, I definitely... I might can make 3. I might take my little tails and whales. Make me... child. Okay. So... If I start back selling cornstarches, y'all gonna buy the shit? Oh, I know you be liking phase 2, Miss Tanya. Miss Tanya, I was just seeing what you still here. Cause that's why I don't know. I don't like sitting on shit. When I be selling the starches and stuff, I turn into a dope man. Okay? I be wanting that shit out fast. Turn it over. Quick. I don't like sitting on it. You got yours? I don't like sitting on it. I be wanting to bust that shit open. Jefferson Jefferson Jennifer, the 2005 Chevrolet Astro van, the final model year. Awkward, but how much I'm selling what for, girl? I don't know. I ain't done this shit in so long. Like, you want some plain-os? The reason I laugh like that because that's the furthest store. Hold on. It's hot in here. That is the furthest store that I have to go to get the stuff. But yeah. Right, when they trying to sell a car. Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I actually had an Astro van before. I ain't gonna lie, tell no stories. I truly did. I truly did. Oh. So what y'all want to talk about? I think I'm gonna get off here in a minute and I'm gonna try to like watch some TV. One thing I can say, I feel like, I mean, furniture has nothing to do with it either, but I feel like I haven't enjoyed my apartment yet. Like, I enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy my apartment. Like, I really do. I'm getting older now and it's crazy. Like, you know, but like, and what I mean by that is, I just haven't had a day yet to where I can just lay the fuck in this bitch and not have to get the fuck up and go outside. I want to be in the house for 24 hours. Like, I don't want to have to step out. I don't want to have to step outside for nothing. I don't want to have to go get no food. I don't want to have to go get no water. I just don't want to leave my house for 24 hours. Am I wrong? Then I feel like I'm low on stuff. I'm like, this is a small one. This looks like the shit they roll in jail. Oh. Oh, this is so skinty. Oh, it is skinty, hunty. Skinty. That's because I'm trying to make two. And I don't need to be trying to make two. I don't need to try to make two. Child, that shit be so expensive. Nah, but like, I be having to go out to go to work. Like, I don't work a 9 to 5. I don't get a check every week, every 2 weeks. I get money like every day. Like, and so it's like every day I have to damn near buy something. I gotta spend it on something. Like right now, I definitely should be out making money. But since I'm not, I'm just going to have to get up earlier tomorrow. Then that's the plan, to just get up earlier and go harder for tomorrow. What's a toothpick? Oh! Girl! Don't you... Oh, I'm so ashamed. Girl, that's a good man, Savannah. That's a good man. 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 I'm barely providing for myself, child, so let alone me trying to provide for a family, child. I probably, if I had a girlfriend or something, though. Hey, Atlanta, you know, I I be battling with that because I was off of it for a nice little minute. I was off of it for a nice little minute. I was just talking to one of my friends yesterday though about the other stuff that I used to do, and I was like, I know I may sit here and be like, oh, I feel like sometimes because we was talking about it was a friend, I don't think they ever done it or nothing like that, but y'all know I be running my mouth. See, you don't even know what I'm talking about. If I say that's a good man, Savannah, somebody tell her where that comes from. Cause you like that's like one of the biggest movie references of all times. Like, but no shade, you probably never seen that movie, and I'm not being shady, but your name is Maria. So you may or may not have seen the movie. Hey, loving. But girl, loving, you missed my couple bites. Sorry. Kind of on punishment. I be having to like turn the camera a little bit. Yeah, I know, because when I said that's a good man, Savannah, like, and nobody answered me when I said that. Y'all be pissing me off when I ask y'all something y'all don't answer. I just want to let y'all know that. It'd be too many people in here for nobody not to have said waiting to exhale. Nobody could have typed waiting to exhale in the chat. Let me take a deep breath, because I'm about to spaz out. Like, when she didn't catch the movie reference, nobody helped her out. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Them bitches seen that movie. Every bitch in here know what the fuck I'm talking about when I say that's a good man, Savannah. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't talk in movie lingo. I gotta get some new friends. I forgot where I was at before then. What we was talking about, because she threw me off when she didn't know that. I guess I expect everybody to know. Loving, you won on the scratch off? I just got a notification. You yelling at the screen. I'm about to test y'all movie history because I just can't believe y'all like, oh my goodness. And I went, but she was like, I'm not Savannah, I'm Maria. But if you get a chance, girl, watch Wait and Exhale. I don't even gotta watch it. I know the movie by heart. Shit. YouTube so funky. Damn. Which ones you be getting? I said when I get my money up, I'm gonna give me some scratch offs too. I'm gonna give me some scratch offs too. I'm gonna give me some good ones. I'm gonna give me like, I'm going big. I'm going like, Okay. Child. I think well, we gonna go on past that because y'all know I get sensitive. I'm gonna start screaming and hollering. It took a lot for me just not to spaz out just then. Honestly. Be trying not to spaz out on y'all. Cause we so close to being off punishment. I think I'm gonna go too. I think I'm gonna I said the last time well no, not the last time, but one time I bought $100 worth and I had 150. And the lady at the store was like, "Oh my God, I ain't never seen nobody buy." Cause I had got $10 ones. She was like, "I've never seen nobody buy so many at one time." Bitch. Bitch, I talked to you yesterday. Bitch, we talked yesterday. I went over there yesterday. My friend's so funny. Y'all know she stay over there and I stay over here, like, and she be like, "Oh, you just don't even come see me." Bitch! Shit, I'm trying to make the rent. I just paid them. I didn't want to pay it, but I had a warrant. And I'm here in Texas. I don't know nobody. I was like, I can't be down here with no warrants. So I took every little red penny, nickel, and dime I had and paid that ticket. And I truly believe that officer racially profiled me. And I haven't been back to the casino since the night I got that ticket, too. But anyway, I had bought 10 of them. I bought $10, and the lady was like, "Oh my God, I just never seen nobody buy 10 scratch offs for $100. I'm like, "Bitch, you must gonna trust them." But I had one like 150. Last time I went to the casino, I lost. The last time I won at the casino, it's been like almost like 2 years. I had won like $1,800 off 50. I was up and lost it all back. Y'all like, how could you lose it all back? Because I did. I did. I played it right there. I sat right there and played it all back. I'm so, popping your shit. Hey, girl. I feel like I'm numb to it. Like, it's numbing to me now. I done lost so much money. Like, I don't know. I'm not fazed by it like I used to be. I used to cry. I used to be stressed out. Now I just be like, "Bitch, you lost it." Shit, I ain't had no choice. When I lost my 401k check, ever since then I've been numb to the fact. But I'll never forget it. I don't like them odds. I'm going to say like my friend said. He says it's a 50-50 chance. It's a 50-50 chance. It's a 50-50 chance. I've had good times. I've had some good times. But it's been almost I was just thinking, because like, how I know it's been almost a year is because my friend, like the last time I went to casino, my friend's father passed away. And so as I was leaving, driving down the highway, soaking in my losses, because I had lost, I was like, "Oh, I lost, whatever." And she called me. And when I moved over here to this apartment, I was putting stuff up and I scrambled across his obituary. And so he died on February 27th. So that must have been the last time I went to the casino, February 27th. So February 27th to make a whole year, but I was thinking about going. I thought about going on New Year's, like after the ball drop, after I probably take the drunk people home. But like the casino, it's like it's fire. Baby, it be so much better. You never go on New Year's? I don't go. I don't go before 12 o'clock on New Year's. I always go after, like, um, I know, and that's why I'm like, I don't even know if I want to go that day. Shit, after what I just paid today, I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it, and I don't even like, and that's another reason I won't go, cause like when I used to live in Michigan, or especially when I lived in Memphis, cause when I lived in Memphis, the casino was like 15, 20 minutes, so I was quick to run over there with okay. And they do shift change about 4 a.m. I was quick to run over to the casino when I lived in Memphis because it was like $40 and it wasn't that far. You get what I'm saying? But now I'll be like, hey Siri. Hey Siri. Windstar Casino.
I found one option. Windstar World Casino and Resort on Casino Avenue in Thackerville, about 64 miles to your north, and it gets 86% positive ratings. Do you want that one?
No. Okay, so
That's all I found.
Okay, thank you. But so it's 64 miles, an hour and 12 minutes. That's $100. That's not worth it to me. That's not worth it to me. When I walk in there with that $100, either because I like to play blackjack, but I also always want to do a couple slots. So I feel like a cheap broke night for myself. I would at least need like $200 just to. I mean, and that's to me, that's not even a lot. Like that's not even a lot. Not in casino money. How I started gambling was, and I'm sure I told y'all this story before, but I used to work in this nursing home in a town in Michigan. The casino was in Detroit. Oh, y'all don't? Where's the nearest casino? Yeah, see that's yeah, that's about right. I wasn't gonna work at first. I don't even remember if I worked last year, to be honest. But I had ended up doing a ride share with this girl, and she had car issues, but she was an Uber driver too. So we ended up exchanging numbers and stuff like that. And yeah, see, I ain't got that far yet. If I had that much to take, I definitely would take it. That way I know I could at least be in that bitch some good hours. Some good hours. But see, that's the difference. See, when you don't gamble, y'all looking at that like, oh my God, that is so much money. And it is. It's a lot of money. It is. It's a lot of money. But when you're gambling, when you're gambling and you know that if you're a gambler and you know that you want to have a good time and you don't want to stress about it and you want to be comfortable, that I don't have that much. I'm trying to get my bank up to at least a stack, to walk up in there. But that would be a good amount. that you're very comfortable and can do, what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's going on, T. Erica? And you can do what you want to do with those with that. But everybody ain't gamblers. Man, I went to casino one time and I was getting my ass kicked. And when I'm playing, I don't like my friends and shit to be around me. And so I had a couple dollars. I didn't have much. I had a few. I gave my friend $5 to get the fuck away from me. Do you know he won like $150 off that $5? And I was sitting there struggling. It's different for everybody. And that's what I said I was going to start doing. So that way, I said I was going to start doing it that way. Mother Capricorn, what's going on, honey? That's what I said I was going to start doing. I said I was going to start saving. Because like I said, an hour and 15 minutes. Imagine driving an hour and 15 minutes and you're only there for like 20, 30 minutes. Because it can happen like that. It just depends on how you play. Because I done seen people come in and drop max bet on one hand. But if I go in there with $1,000, I'll say $5. If I even take it down to she said $355. If I have not hit the jackpot, no, not really. Like I've won, okay, in Detroit, they had this one called Perfect Pairs, which means if I have two of spades, that's the perfect pair of spades. So if you can start off putting I don't know, I ain't been in a long time. But the lowest you can put on there is $2.50. And the highest you can put on there is $100. My range for that is like $5. Because if you don't win it, you lose it. But I have won that a couple times. I never put $100 up there. I have put 25. I know won 25. So off the 25, you get $750. And that's how I started gambling. Was because I was standing on the sideline. And this woman when I was in Detroit. That's what I was trying to say. I used to work at the nursing home, and when you get on the highway, it used to split. And my exit was the Flint exit, and the other exit would say Detroit. And every night when I get on the highway, I'd be like, I'm going to go to Detroit one night. I'm going to go to Detroit. And so one night, I finally went to Detroit. And I had on my scrubs and everything. And I was like, I just went in there and I was like, I'm just going to have a drink or whatever. So I was just, really people watching because I did not know how to play blackjack. But my auntie used to always talk about it. She used to say that she liked playing it, but she couldn't count fast enough. And so she used to always complain because she said sometimes, they'd be looking at her like, hurry up, bitch. And she's sitting there, she's sitting there trying to count the cards and shit like that. So I was just watching them play blackjack, but the lady had her money on the because but she had her money on she had her money on the perfect pairs. Now the table max was $300, so she could have played $300 per blackjack hand, but she was playing her side bet for $25 and kept hitting for $750. Like that bitch was hitting that $750. I just kept hearing perfect pair, $750, perfect pair. I just kept fucking hearing it. And I was like, what the fuck? So I finally sat the fuck down and I ain't know shit. And I was fucking up and them motherfuckers was like, oh, bitch, you fucking us up. Is this your first time? And I was like, yes. They was like, you fucking up. Listen to us. So I started listening to them, and the bitch hit another set. I said, why did that bitch keep getting $750? And I had quite a blackjack, and I think I had to play $15. The minimum you had to pay was $15. So you will win $15 blackjack. You will win $22.50. So you would have like this $2.50 little piece of chip. And so I'm like, how the fuck she keep winning $750. And that's when they was like, oh, she got the perfect pair. They was like, they was like, here, just take that $2.50 chip and put it up there. So I took the $2.50 chip and put it up there. The first time I put it up there, I caught a perfect pair, my very, very, very first time. And I won $62 and 62 cents. $62.50. I won $62.50 off my $2.50 chip. And ever since then, I was hooked. A lot of times, I mean, sometimes the dealers will help you. Sometimes if you get a good table, the table might help you. But, the table only going to take you so far because at the end of the day, it's your money. Because, I ain't never read no fucking blackjack book for damn sure. But motherfuckers be like, you supposed to hit a hard 12. Why would I hit a hard 12 against a fucking deuce if the dealer got a deuce showing? I'm not about to hit that. You got me fucked up. No. I feel like at the end of the day, it's all about instinct sometimes too. But blackjack is my shit. I ain't playing. Ooh, my mouth watering thinking about playing blackjack. And I don't know why, because when I lived in Michigan, I feel like the casino, it may not have been a whole hour and 15 minutes, but I think because the drive, because once you pass Denton, Texas, it's dark. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say that too, because some people will help you, and then shit, even a motherfucker like me, sometimes I can be just I'll help you, girl, and then get the help in your ass, and then you over there racking it up that bitch got another motherfucking perfect pair. What do I do? Girl, I don't know. Do I split? Girl, I don't know. Show money. Well, damn. Bitch, you was just my bestie. Split that shit, girl. Yes, girl. Bitch, another one? Girl, she got it. Help me, no, you got it, bitch. You got it. I seen your 50 turn into 500, girl. Carry on, you don't need me. Figure it the fuck out. For real. But that lady kept hitting that perfect pairs. And that's exactly how it be. Or this one girl told me, and then my motherfucking problem, I like to play two hands. I'm trying to double the odds. And then sometimes you get some shit for example, I ain't never read no book, but the book says you always split the eights. And it's I don't know why, but I do know why, now that I play. And I've done that. How dare you come for me like that? Because I have done that. I have been him. But you know what the thing about if it's I have been him. I won't ask the bitch. But this girl right now is my friend on TikTok, and it was her motherfucking birthday. And y'all was here a couple while ago, and I said I won $1,800 and I lost it, right? I was with her on her birthday. We didn't even know each other. And that's why I'm gonna have to get off here. My little piece keep going. I can't even. But we didn't even know each other. People just sometimes we had a good flow. We racked it up. She had money. I had my I had $1,800, and it was her birthday, and we left to get something to eat. And when I came back, my mojo was gone. That shit. We had I had already lost a couple hundred before because she was like, we was already kind of like, oh, we hungry this, we hungry that. But the money was coming. We were still hitting. So when we started losing, we finally was like, let's go get something to eat and reset and come back. And I came back and lost the rest. But she gave me like $150. I think too. And then like cause like I had lost it all and she slid me that first 100 real quick. Like boop. Like boop. I was like, well, girl, you know. I mean, and I was gonna give it back to her once I had won it because I didn't know her, you know what I'm saying? I was really trying to get that 100 back. And so I had ended up losing that and she gave me like, I know she gave me another 50 for sure. Yep, we friends on TikTok to this day. Her birthday coming up, it's in January. I know it's in January. Yep, and then like this one time I had met this dude. He was fine. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that was a handsome black man. He was so handsome. But I had met him. Well, I got his number in my phone, but I ain't talked to him in so long. Like, no, girl, that's pennies. But we was playing and shit like that. And we had both lost our money, so now we both looking at folks. Okay, we both looking at folks, and honestly, I think he had lost, and I think I had got up and went to the back. I know I had walked off, and when I came, his name is Jeremy. Jeremy got me $200, and I don't know. Actually, I'm gonna say 250 because the first time, like, cause I had seen him and he was scaring me at first, cause he was like, no, like we had, gambling and shit. We had kind of like, built the repertoire, whatever. But I hadn't seen him in a while, and so okay, and they be over it. Yeah, my one friend, she ain't trying to go. But so I didn't remember him because like I don't think I had took his name or nothing. And so like when I had seen him again, we was playing at the table again. He just kept saying, "Man, you look familiar." And I'm like, no. And then he was like asking me about internet stuff, like, you don't got no TikTok? I'm like, damn. So you been seeing me eat the cornstarch? And I'm like, no, I don't really got no. I was like, I don't even be on TikTok like that. Like, because I'm like, I don't know this man because he's a man. But he like, I know you. And I'm like, do you? You handsome as fuck. I want to get to know you. But it's weird because he smoked Black and Milds. And so somebody had walked up to him and was like, anybody got a cigarette? And he was like, no, I only smoke Black and Milds. And I was like, oh, I remember you from last time. And how I had remembered him from last time is because we had lost our money together the last time. And when I walked off and came back, this man was playing poker. He was playing poker on the slot machines. Not it was like, well, the computer size, not like he wasn't playing on the table, he was playing on the machine. And he had won $24,000. And so I'm walking back up. Jeremy like, man, he just won $24,000. I lost all my money. And Jeremy lost all his money. So I'm like, damn, he lost. So I'm like, what the fuck he play? He like poker and shit. So like, it's like me, Jeremy, and some girl, I don't even remember her name. But we was like all playing together, but we all lost. So we like over there talking and shit. And so that man gave us $100 a piece. And I was like, oh, wow, thank you so much. I should have had left with that $100 because I had lost everything already. But I'm like, so how the fuck you play this? So as I'm sitting there trying to figure out how to play, he hits another jackpot for like $5,000-$6,000 more dollars. So now he up like $30,000. And so the other two people had walked away, and then he had just gave me, like, when he had hit the other jackpot, he had gave me like 50 more bucks. I was like, it was like 47. It was something like that. But I was like, okay, thank you. So I walked away. And then another time, I seen Jeremy at the casino. We had ran into this man named Luther. Now, me and Luther was playing on the table together. I hadn't even seen Jeremy yet. Me and Luther was playing on the table together. Me and Luther had both lost, and we had went our separate ways. And when I be losing, sometimes I go to the back of the casino. So I had made my way back up to the front, and I see Jeremy, and I see him talking to Luther. But I didn't know that man's name was Luther or nothing like that. I was just going up there to talk to Jeremy. And so I'm like, oh, what's up? No, I sent you in a minute. So me and Jeremy just talking. I guess Jeremy been talking to him or whatever. And I think Luther, now when we was playing at the other table, Luther was playing the max bet, which was $300. So he had lost over at the table, but he had won some money over here. So he was like, all right, y'all, let's go get something to eat. Now, mind you, I just walked the fuck up. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I walk in with them. And we done walked up to this restaurant. Luther done bought us food. And he just like, Luther was actually, he wasn't a bad looking old man. I would have, yeah, he was all right. But he like, whoop, 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 gave me $100 and gave Jeremy $100. Like, y'all be careful with that, you know. This is a dangerous place. You know, you might want to take that and go home. Me and Jeremy both spent that shit. I ain't seen Jeremy since, though. Like, I seen him one more time after that, I believe. He was with a whole bunch of bitches. But yeah, when I was in Detroit, I ain't gonna, you sometimes you really don't know a motherfucker name, but if you gambling with them enough, you know who the fuck they are. Detroit, I was there. I had started getting a little reputation too down in Arkansas. Well, the casino ain't in Memphis. They got one in Oklahoma, not Oklahoma. What's that? Mississippi. It's in Mississippi. And it's in Arkansas. I liked Arkansas better because it was closer. And Mississippi police wasn't no hoe to us niggers. So, yep. That was fun, talking about gambling and stuff. I don't recall. Now, I think in Mississippi, I think that's a good deal. I think in Mississippi, they do give you a drink. Because I feel like I remember my homegirl asking for them to bring her something. But you know how they be. Like, of course, you get some Coke and coffee for free. But it felt like they took forever to bring her that complimentary drink because, you know, they want you to keep playing for them complimentary drinks. You see what I'm saying? And I think she had just tried to, like, trick the system and she put a couple dollars in there and, you know, hit the call button for the waitress. But I think for sure in Mississippi, because I feel like a couple times I was like, oh, just because I feel like sometimes I don't even know how to drink. Like, far as ordering drinks and shit, like, bitches be like, can I get a Tom Collins? Like, what the fuck is that? Bitch, give me some vodka and some pineapple juice or some shit. I don't got time for that. Give me a Philip Morris head. The fuck is that? So I don't, you know, and I smoke, so I be trying to get my smoke on. So like I don't even be thinking about a drink, honestly. But I think they do though. I don't know because I ain't been. I was going to go to Vegas in March. I want to go to Vegas in March. I haven't been out of town I haven't been out of town in so long. I've been right here in this little square in Texas. I was going home for Christmas, but I chickened out last minute. So I wasn't able to go. Actually, the smoking rooms is where I heard they be hitting at. I mean, the non-smoking rooms. I think they do some. I think that I don't know because, like I said, I'm not a big drinker. Like if I was a big drinker, I should know that. But like I'm not. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what I'm there for. I'm trying to get that money on. But I hear that them smoking rooms be hitting, and I heard that. Okay, thank you and happy New Year. Make sure you come back. Cause I'm a bake them for us one of these days. And that's probably why. Okay, because I was like, okay, girl, I'm trying to go to Potomac, but and that's probably why they in there smoking because I saw that on. I don't want to say the news, but the news, Dateline, 60/60, 50/50, some infomercial or something. But they said that the slot machines in the non-smoking rooms and the slot machines by the doors are the ones that hit the most. By the doors when you first walking in. Now I ain't gonna say the first. They said they was the ones that hit the most because when you walk in the casino, you walking past all the machines. You see what I'm saying? There was like a lot of people would walk past the machines, and then be the ones that probably hit. But I'm trying to save $1,000 so I can go. I need to turn my 1,000 into 10, honestly, and I might have to do it slow and steady. I don't know how much I had that one time, but I turned it into 5,000. I truly did. That's the biggest night I ever had. Yes. But yeah, I was thinking about going New Year's. It just depends. But like Lovin came through and said, because I thought about that too. Like you'll be gambling all year. So, oh yeah, you gotta go to work. Well, you have a good night. Everybody leaving. I'm about to probably lay it down too. It's almost 9 o'clock. I mean, I had shit. We rocked it out. Shit, I had y'all staying here for a minute. We had a good little story. I gave y'all a couple bites. You know. I do need a chunk though. I do need a chunk. I ain't had no chunks in a minute. I don't think I had no chunks since the last time I had chunks. And I think I had made the last time I made them chunks. And then I don't know. I don't know. I ain't gonna say we have a love-hate relationship right now, me and the starch, but I love it, but I just don't know if I feel like picking that shit back up. I am loving it. Like, it's nice. I like it, you know. I'm ready to, you know, get on my shit and get my furniture and shit. You know, I feel like I moved in and got the slacking. I really hate that for me though. I hate to say hate, but I just like that I feel like I did that. My advice on the casino is stick to your budget. Get in, get out. If you hit, go home. My problem is and that's how I feel too. And that's how I feel too. Cause I don't even got no friends and family here. I'm like, shit, nigga really just need a bedroom set. But no, I'm gonna need to chair or something because I do enjoy sitting up. That's why I came in here and sat in this chair. And I'll probably bring my tablet out here. Cause I wasn't even watching TV at one point, but the apartment comes with Wi-Fi. And so the Wi-Fi company provides cable as well. So now I got like an app on my on my tablet, my phone and stuff, to where I can watch TV. So I said I was gonna try to catch back up on my shows, but it's like I don't know. I feel like I done fell out of them because I ain't watched them in so long. You know, like, do I really want to watch Married to Medicine? Like, do I feel like hearing them bitches argue? See, that's where you're wrong. No, I'm not gonna say that's where you're wrong. I'm talking shit. But see, what you do is when you sit down at that table, you call that pit master. When you drop them couple hundreds down, when you drop your money down like a boss, what you do is you say, let me get a meal comp. And when they see you put hundreds of dollars on the table, 9 times out of 10, they're going to give you their free food. The Caucasians do it all the time. All the time. They put me on. I said I wasn't going to get a table. I wasn't worried about getting a dinette table. But honestly, I think I'm going to get me a boneless couch from the TikTok shop. I've been trying to get it because I'm a TikTok affiliate to where I get these items and I sell them. Like, I know that's why y'all see me with like doing the videos with like this gum, and that's all I got right here. It's the gum. But oh, the noodle bowl. Anyway, I get items. So I've been like begging these bitches for a fucking couch. And they are not trying to approve their fucking couch. Shadow high as hell. My shadow? I don't know. Shit, that's good. You got a 4-bedroom? I got a 1-bedroom. My rent more than yours. Yeah. Damn. Was we? I don't think nobody has said nothing about the. But yeah, everybody rents different. Like, yeah, I got a 1-bedroom. Baby, if I found something for $1,100 for a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, I feel like I'm the fucking boss in this bitch. Like, welcome to my home, bitch. But I have a 1-bedroom. But I was thinking about getting me a little bonus couch off the TikTok shop. And a TV. Cause my friend who stays over there, like, they be coming over here and we be, doing adult activities. And so, I mean, her daughter is 13, but, she could have stayed home too, but, she left out here with, nothing to do. So. But I'm like Uncle Joe, so like, if she want to come over and just, even though it ain't nothing to do, because sometimes you just don't want to be at home. Rent is high as fuck. I've never paid this much. Never. And I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, it's nice, but I feel like it's basic. Like, I don't feel like, okay, because my being from Michigan, I know if I was paying $1,500 a month, either I'll be having I either have a 3-bedroom, 2-house garage, 2-car garage for like 1,500. Yeah, I probably have a water bill or something like that. But I just know I pay almost 1,500. I know back home in Michigan for 1,500, I can have a lot of like I could get a lot. Like 1,500 would be probably my whole overhead. Far as my, rent and my bills and probably get my groceries and my whole overhead. 1,500 should cover my whole overhead. But I got what I wanted. I kept saying, after, because I was like, I mean, I ain't never, I mean, see, the thing is this also, I don't know what it is, and maybe, but that's not why you leave your hometown. But like, I lived in some ghetto ass apartments before. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like ghetto ass apartments is ghetto ass apartments, no matter where you at. If it's cause like, I know y'all understand, fancy as baby, 2,500, like you said, that'd be like well over your overhead. Like, even with the fucking mortgage back in the state like that. Like, that's your whole overhead. But then you gotta also think about the cost of living. Like, but see, like, I be feeling like, why the fuck is rent so high in some of these places? And then it's like, the jobs ain't paying shit. Like, bitch, you really cannot work at McDonald's and survive. Like, no shade. Like, no shade. And I mean, because I was homeless, I see a lot of people living in hotels, but like, I'm on the fence about it. I never wanted to do it, but it's like now I kind of see, because it's like, well, whatchamacallit included, my Wi-Fi and stuff. But at the hotel, like, they feel like, oh, I pay $400 a week and everything's included. Like, they don't got no bills. Like, they don't got to worry. But like, I got my first light bill. I ain't even been here fucking 30 days. And I got my light bill. And that bitch was $157. And I don't have nothing. Like, I don't even understand what the fuck is, like, I feel like I wash a lot. I do feel like I've been washing. Like, I be washing, I mean, like, nonsense. Not like nonsense, but like, I probably wash like every 2 to 3 days. I got some shit in there right now I want to wash. Like, I felt like when I took this off tonight, I was going to wash it with the other shit that was in there. But because my bill was so fucking high, I'm like, maybe I need to run it at night. But I'm like, what the fuck? But shit, I don't even, girl, I mean, the bill over there, I was just like, what the fuck? Because I'm like, I don't have nothing plugged up. Like, the only thing I be plugging up in this motherfucker is my charger. That's it. And the fan. If anything in this bitch is on, it's been the fucking fan. Heat off and on. But I did deduct the fact that. So I did deduct the fact that I had a deposit that was due. But still, like, take off the deposit. That's still like 95 fucking bucks. And I'm like, I ain't even got 30 days. Like, that's the only thing I'm really running is the fucking fan and the fucking, whatchamacallit? Like, shit. I be like, shit. I already know, like, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I want to get furniture and shit. Yeah, the like shit that I can't unplug, like the stove, the refrigerator, washer and dryer. Like, that's constantly on. Constantly. So it just kicked in. But like, far as like, like, people be like, oh, the TV plugged in, you got 4 or 5 chargers plugged in, you got lamps plugged in. I don't got none of that shit. I ain't got none of that shit. I was supposed to set up a motherfucking virtual housewarming. I mean, like an Amazon wish list, but it was so close to Christmas when I moved. Girl, I just closed the windows. I had the bitches wide the fuck open. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I had the air off, the heat off. It was like 70, 80 degrees. I had the windows wide the fuck open. I like fresh air. I was gone. I don't know. I just felt like letting the apartment air out. So I was gone. Windows wide open. And then my patio is cement. So you can't even see in my apartment. So like the shades is up, but like you can't see up here. You can't see up here. It's like it's cement. Okay, baby, I was like, didn't I be smoking and shit? So I was like, let me open up the window. Let some fresh air in here. Only reason I called it, we had like a 40-degree temperature drop like yesterday. Like yesterday, it was nice when we woke up. It was hot, and then it just started getting colder and colder and colder and colder and colder. It got cold as hell, fast as hell. It got cold as hell, fast as hell. So I closed them. So I still feel like shit, like $90-ish. I guess that's with taxes. But that bitch did say, I guess it's a flat rate, because I was like something when I had called her, and cause she was like, cause they had like first of all, I've never heard of no shit like this before. Like, I'm from Michigan. We call Consumers Energy. They cut that shit on. I ain't never really paid attention to the kilowatts or BTUs or ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. Bitch, I got lights. So she was going over that shit with me. I'm like, bitch, I don't understand. I don't know what, like, what do you recommend? But they also had a fucking package to where, like, nights and weekend, like, nights are free type shit. But the deposit for that one was a little more, and I didn't, I was like, I can't do that today. Okay. I should. I really should. But no, it ain't due. Like, it's due. Like, it ain't. By the time it's due, I should be able to pay it. Yeah, I'm gonna put like a couple dollars aside every day, cause I got some other shit I gotta pay. So I think that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna stop trying to pay everything at once. Like, boom. Like, damn, bitch. Now I'm back broke. Start like, let me. Cause that's what the fuck be happening. But we was talking about the lights. I think we have finished that though. If y'all have a double tap the screen, make sure you double tap the screen. Thank you. Okay, and I seen that on the radio. I seen it on the radio. They was like, shit, fuck them people. Them bills is gonna keep coming every month. Make a payment arrangement and pay it. But man, that made me laugh. Oh shit. We was talking about bills there, cause they ain't gonna never stop coming. Shit, bills ain't gonna never stop coming. And then we study adding on. Study adding on to the bills. Study adding on to the bills. But she was talking about that, but she said that the plan I got was better, I guess. Because it was supposed to be like from 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. It's supposed to be like free lights and shit. Okay. Shit, I'm on one now with some other shit. Matter of fact, yeah. I plan to pay. Okay. Shit, and that's why we need a black woman president. Cause she gonna pay me playing the shit out of America. Like, what? Baby, she gonna rob Peter to pay Paul. Them bills gonna be motherfucking paid. Everybody gonna be happy. It's gonna be food in the refrigerator. The lights gonna stay on. The bill's gonna be paid. You're gonna be able to get you a new outfit here and there. Like, cause I be like, damn, me struggling how I am sometimes. When I just look at a single woman with a kid, I be like, bitch, you doing it. Cause bitch, I'm barely taking care of me. And we here in Texas. And y'all still going out to eat and stuff, so. Cause baby, it's. But I think that reminds back to earlier, like, I don't know. Maybe sometime men do need women in their lives to help them with them finances and stuff like that. And hand over that check. Hand over that check. Cause sometimes y'all be like, damn, y'all don't think them people be having too much of nothing, but shit. Grandma been getting that check all them years and just stacked it up and racked it, you know what I'm saying, and did wise things. Yes, and that's what they said too on this radio. I can't keep referring back to the radio, but like, yeah. Like, pay yourself first before you pay the bills. But I paid the bill first before I paid myself today because that had turned into a warrant. And I can't be out here with no warrant. So I had to get that taken care of. I got another ticket too, but I just got that one. So it's just always something. Talking about using your resources, honey, okay? Or getting the people to pay your light bill or your rent or something like that. Go down there and sit in the line and shit. Like, I can't pay it this month, baby. Shit, sometimes you couldn't. I remember I had to use a couple of them resources. Like, bitch, can y'all pay my light bill? I remember one time it's crazy, but I had a boil. And I had to go get that bust. It hurt so bad. But the place where you would go was around the corner. And so I walked there after I left the hospital, and just so happened my cousin was out there. And I was so glad too, because I was hurting, and like, she had kids, and so like they were standing in line for us and stuff. I got to sit in the car, enjoy some heat. You know, we took a little couple turns, because I ain't have nothing, child. We was all out there. And then like the line was crazy, you know, like before they opened. I think they paid my light bill. Yep, they paid the light bill. But yeah, so she was asking me about the lights and stuff. But yep, so I lost my track of thoughts. Damn, I wonder who was here in the beginning. It's been so many people who came through. I can't even scroll back up to the top. Y'all did y'all big one. Y'all did y'all big one. Yeah, but like you said, I ain't even love you. The only reason I am thinking about it is because I do plan on having my kidney surgery. So like that's the only reason. I mean, besides I do feel like I'm growing, I need to get some furniture. But I feel like that's my main reasoning for doing it because like I know I'm having that surgery. Like that was the whole, you know, I probably should have went back to Michigan. That's probably where I really should have had it at, but at the end of the day, like I already did the shit down here. I just gotta get my stability, and that's it. So hopefully, sometime this summer, I'll be doing that transition. So getting my kidney back. So like that's one of the main reasons I do kind of want some furniture. Cause I know my brother's gonna come down, and his wife, and then, you know, my nieces and nephews, their kids and stuff. That'll give them a reason to come down and to really come down and turn up. But you know, they're gonna come and check on me. Like, you all right? Okay, well, we supposed to go to the hookah bar. You okay though? Okay. I know how that go. And that's okay. Just come on down. Come on down. So, you know, I'm gonna get some furniture. Nah, yeah. But they got these boneless sofas. They come in a box. You supposed to blow up. So I've been trying to get one of them. I think I was talking about that. And it's like they got them. They're fairly cheap. I feel like they're fairly cheap. So we'll see how that works. They look good on the camera, but I don't know. See how that works. I'm trying to think what I'm about to do. Oh, they got a pink one? I don't think I seen a pink one yet. I don't think I seen a pink one. But that do sound cute. Maybe I ain't scrolled through the whole list of them, though. Because them do got some colors, though. Or did I see a pink one? I probably scrolled past it. Okay. See, my thing is I need somebody to bring that bitch straight to my door so I can just drag it in because my arm ain't going to really permit me to really carry that bitch up the stairs. And if I do get it upstairs, I'm going to struggle and my arm going to hurt like a motherfucker when I get in here. I'm going to be completely deplenished. But I might go see if my friend daughter help me. But I'm like, she a little girl. She don't need to be helping me with boxes and shit. Like, girl, come help me bring this mattress up here. Because I definitely want me another mattress. So I want to just get the shit straight to the door and I could just, slide it across the carpet. Slide it into place, Okay, and that's the shit I can't do. I can't put shit together, so I'm gonna have to call like a taskmaster or something, because I cannot. I can't put it together. I put my other bed together though, but I just don't feel like it. Okay. I hope that, yeah, because I'm like, so I definitely gonna go to like and see. I definitely don't want to order too much shit. Because I don't got time to be putting shit together at all. And then I'd be worried about that too. But I was going to call, I think they got this app now called like Taskmaster. Or some shit like that. But they got, shit. Motherfuckers will come to your house and put that shit together nowadays. And I think that's how I got my TV mounted too. I smell that Irish Spring. But it is almost 9 p.m. We did our thing. We had a good time. Have everybody hit that like button? Did y'all send those super thanks? I appreciate that. I think I'm gonna come back tomorrow because I plan on starting work. I can't be telling y'all my plans, but I plan on starting work early tomorrow, and I'll just leave it at that. And I bet he do. Because niggas like me who can't put shit together. Niggas like me who cannot put shit together, who either lazy or they just can't put it together. And I'm who can't put it together. It was good talking to y'all. Anybody else gonna say goodnight? I feel like it's just been we just been popping our shit like the last 20 minutes. So that's what I'm saying. It's like all these people watching and nobody be saying nothing. I be behooved. Okay, that's two. That's two people. Can I get a third or fourth? Shit. Maybe even a fifth person to say goodnight? And now the chat just went up, 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 up. I just don't be understanding, y'all. Hey, what's going on? Girl, I was just saying goodnight. I was just saying goodnight, honey. I'm sorry, but good night.